You think your precision bolt action is the ultimate tool for stopping a charging beast. You are entirely wrong. When a 2-ton Cape buffalo is rushing you from 10 yards away in the thick brush, precision means absolutely nothing if you cannot deliver immediate, overwhelming stopping power. Choose the wrong hardware, and you will not make it home. You need the fail-safe reliability of a heavy double rifle. We are breaking down the top 5 dangerous game life insurance policies, leading up to an undisputed king at number 1 that guarantees you stay standing. At rank 5, we have the Krieghoff Classic Big 5. Most people buy double rifles to show off at the lodge, but if you value your life over pretty wood, you grab this German machine. The engineering secret is the combi cocking device on the top tang. When you decock this rifle, the mainsprings are physically relaxed. You can carry 2 rounds in the chambers, and if you drop the rifle, it is physically impossible for it to fire. It also features a removable muzzle wedge, allowing you to regulate the barrels yourself without paying a gunsmith. Chambered in 500 Nitro Express, this cannon launches a heavy solid bullet at 2,150 feet per second, delivering over 5,800 foot-pounds of kinetic energy. Imagine tracking a rogue elephant through dense brush. When the beast charges at 15 yards, you cannot rack a bolt fast enough. You just push the tang forward to cock the action and deliver immediate stopping power. Compared to a delicate British Purday sidelock, this German box lock is superior for a lone hunter, trading fragile elegance for sheer rugged durability. But here is the brutal truth. It has zero romance, and the receiver looks blocky and industrial. It feels cold and mechanical in the hands, lacking the sweeping elegance of a London best. Costing up to $15,000, this is a true survival tool for the pragmatist. Stepping up to rank 4 is the Heym Model 89B. If you want a rifle that works harder than you do without costing the price of a small house, you buy this German tank. Under the hood, it uses an Anson and Dealey box lock action fortified with a Purdy double underbite and a Greener crossbolt. That triple lockup system is built like a bank vault. It features hammer-forged Krupp steel barrels pounded over a hardened mandrel with massive pressure. This work hardens the bore, making it smoother than glass and doubling barrel life. Chambered in 470 Nitro Express, this rig launches a 500-grain solid at 2,150 feet per second, generating over 5,100 foot-pounds of kinetic energy. Imagine tracking a wounded buffalo through thick thorn bush. When the beast charges from 20 yards, you just shoulder this brute and deliver 2 devastating payloads to neutralize the threat instantly. Compared to a fragile antique double, this modern machine handles high-pressure loads without shaking apart. But here is the brutal truth. The weight distribution is awful. Because of that dense Krupp steel, it feels incredibly front-heavy compared to a lively British gun. It demands serious upper body muscle to swing effectively. You buy this to shoot, not to resell, because it lacks the investment potential of a London name. So at $25,000, this is for the working professional demanding absolute structural integrity. Entering the elite tier at rank 3 is the John Rigby and Company Rising Bite. We are leaving mere tools and entering mythology. This rifle built the legend of historic African hunters. Under the hood, the secret is the rising bite action brought back from the grave after 80 years. Most rifles lock from the bottom, but Rigby adds a massive steel loop on top of the barrels. When you close the action, a vertical steel bolt rises from the frame, clamping that loop in a death grip. It creates a tri-point lockdown stronger than bedrock. Chambered in 470 Nitro Express, it launches a 500-grain solid at 2,150 feet per second, delivering 5,100 foot-pounds of kinetic energy. Imagine tracking a rogue predator through thick brush. When the beast ambushes from 15 yards away, you have no time to work a bolt. You simply point and deliver two massive payloads to neutralize the threat. Compared to a modern bolt action, this double rifle gives two guaranteed shots with zero cycling time. But here is the brutal truth. It is a museum piece costing over $170,000. You will be terrified to take it into the thorns. It becomes a hostage to its own value, and the wait time is agonizing. You might age out of hunting before they finish building it. This is a living legend strictly for the wealthy collector. Closer to the crown, at rank 2, is the Westley Richards drop lock. Look reliability is not just about the gun firing, it is about what happens when something breaks in the middle of nowhere. Under the hood, they invented the hand-detachable lock in 1897 to replace the fragile complexity of London side locks. This system lets you open a hinged floor plate and drop the entire firing mechanism into your palm without a single tool. It also features a massive steel doll's head rib extension that slots into the receiver, absorbing violent shock. Chambered in 470 Nitro Express, this rig launches a 500 grain solid at 2,150 feet per second, generating over 5,100 foot-pounds of kinetic energy within 50 yards. Imagine tracking a wounded Cape buffalo in the Zambezi Valley. If a mainspring snaps, you do not need a gunsmith. You just swap the lock with a spare from your pocket, and you are back in the fight instantly to eliminate the threat. Compared to a delicate side lock, this gives you immediate field repair capability. But here is the brutal truth. That doll's head is completely ugly. It breaks the clean lines of the gun, looking like a sore thumb to purists. Furthermore, the damage to your wallet starts at $85,000, which is staggering for a box lock. This is the ultimate survival insurance for the hardcore professional hunter. Standing alone at the summit at rank 1 is the Holland and Holland Royal. Every other rifle on this list is just trying to be this one. It is the undisputed king and the blueprint every other sidelock has tried to copy, taking over 850 hours of hand labor to build. Under the hood, the mechanical secret is the bespoke self-opening mechanism. This internally sprung system physically assists the barrels in dropping open the exact moment you move the top lever. Chambered in the massive 500 Nitro Express, this masterpiece pushes a 570 grain solid projectile at 2,150 feet per second, generating a staggering 5,800 foot-pounds of kinetic energy. Imagine walking through thick, high grass when a lion charges from 12 yards away. You fire both barrels and need to reload instantly. That spring-assisted opening ejects the casings, saving you precious milliseconds to drop fresh rounds in and eliminate the threat. Compared to rigid German box locks, the balance here is so perfect, it feels like a physical extension of your body. You do not aim this rifle, you just look at the target. But here is the brutal truth. The price is absolutely offensive. The damage to your wallet starts at $125,000, and the wait time is measured in years. You might go bankrupt paying for a legacy that Theodore Roosevelt carried. This is the ultimate life insurance policy for the elite who demand absolute perfection. To wrap this up, whether you choose the German utility of the Krieghoff or the British royalty of the Holland and Holland, the mission is exactly the same. You are buying a mechanical life insurance policy. When the vegetation is thick and a massive target can crush you into the dirt, you do not need a bargain. You need a weapon that delivers overwhelming kinetic energy with absolute certainty. Stop trusting your life to cheap gear and precision marketing. Here is the debate question for the comments. If you were tracking a wounded buffalo through the thick brush right now, Would you trust your life to a modern precision bolt action or the guaranteed 2 shots of a classic double rifle? Drop your answer down below. Train hard, stay safe, and I will see you downrange.